struggle through Smokin' in the Boys' Room by Mötley Crüe. Let's get started. Ooh. So did you know that Mötley Crüe was reluctant to play this song? Now this is a remake of a 1973 song by the Brownsville Station. Now Nikki Sixx really didn't want to do this song. Apparently he felt that it was compromising their musical talents in their career. However, this cover became their first top 40 hit and hit number 16 on the Billboard Top 100. It changed their band and made them mainstream. Of course, it helped that this song was their first narrative video, and MTV, exploding at the time, sent it to the top of the charts. Anyway, enough talking about the band's success. Let's see if I have any success playing this song. Let's get started. Now I've grouped the intro and verse together because, like many songs, they are so similar that there's really almost no difference. What we will do is we will start with the intro. Now the intro is going to be over here on the 4th fret and 6th fret of the 5th and 4th strings, and you're going to do a power chord here. You're going to play it and you're going to slide up 1 fret. What you'll do is you'll actually do that 8 times through. That was only 4 times, but you get the point. Now the difference between the intro and the verse is we have one other slide. So we're going to start back on this 4 and the 6 here, and we're going to do that twice. Now we're going to go up 1 set of strings. So you're here on the 5 and the 7 of the 5th and 6th strings, and you're going to do slide up 1 fret there. And you're going to go right back to the 4 and the 6s. And you're going to have done that for a total of 2 times through, like I just did. Believe it or not, that's it. You're done. It's nice and simple. Now, the one other thing I really want to point out is when you do these back to back, the intro into that verse, is the first slide is 8 times, but then you start the verse, which starts it for 2. So technically you're doing it 10 times through before you switch to the other slide. Let's just do it and you'll get it. It's nice and simple. Start the verse. And like that, you've played through the intro and verse. Let's keep going. Now let's tackle the main underlying riff behind this song. This is the hardest one for me and probably for most people because you're really going to have to work on stretching that pinky. Yeah, I'm not there yet. And you can hear it. I'm muddled. I'm not clear. It's just going to take some time. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to start up here on the 3 and the 5 of the 5th and 6th strings here. Now here's the trick. We're going to be playing this power chord, but we're going to throw in, we're going to reach up with our pinky here, and we're going to start playing on this 7th fret here on the 5th string. Now this is one of the, see, I was just about to talk about it. I'll zoom in here. You can see I'm so busy reaching. If you look at it, you can see that I've actually bent this string down. So you relax it up. What I've done is I've basically bent it, and now it's going to sound out of tune. Like you just saw, I'm not there yet. It's a bit of a muddled mess. Sorry, but this is something we can work on together. So what we're mostly going to be doing here is a gallop strum. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is the whole thing. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to go down, up, on the power chord, on the down, we're going to get that pinky in there, and then on the up, we're going to take it out, and go back to the power chord. Now, I want to talk about something else in a perfect world. The other thing in a perfect world is you're going to get this pinky up at a bit of an arch and not pressing down on this fourth string here. Because once again, if you miss strum and you're pressing down on that, you're going to get another tone, one that you don't want. Now, the other note that you're going to need to know here is you're going to scoot up 2 frets and down 1 set of strings. So you're now on the 5th and 7th fret power chord here on the 4th and 5th string. And you're going to do the same thing. So let's try that again. We're going to go back up and we're going to do this strum 4 times. Then we're going to slide on up, down 1 set of strings, do that 4 times. Now we're going to go up 1 set of strings. We're going to play this, the same pattern, twice. We're going to scoot down to the 3 and the 5, our original position, do that twice. Scoot back up twice. Go back down to our original position and hit that once. And then what we do there is we go right back into the 4 and the 6 and the slide. So let's try that all again, nice and slow. See how that works? Let's just do it one more time because this is the foundation of the entire song. Good job. Let's move on to the next part. Now on to the rhythm part of the solo. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to start here on the 3 and the 5, and we're going to do the same strum. 4 times. Then we're going to go over here to the 5 and the 7 like we were both doing before and do that 4 times. Then we're going to go back to our original position, again 4 times. Now, we're going to actually go over and do an A. Ooh, we're mixing it up here, right? We're going to come over here and we're going to do the same strum. That's the first part of this chorus. You will do that whole thing twice through. So let's try that again. Again. Now we move on to the second part of it. And the second part, the first 3 quarters are exactly the same. The difference is instead of going to that A like we did there, we're actually going to come up here and we're going to do an E7 chord, which is your the way I'm going to do it this way is my index finger here is 1st fret, 3rd string up, and my middle finger here is now on the 2nd fret, 5th string. And we're just going to do single strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to an A7, which is my middle finger is now going to go here on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, and my index finger is going to skip the string, come up, so now I'm on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Now you're going to do that whole thing only once before you go back into the verse. Okay, let's try that second part one more time. Should we do the whole thing one more time? I'm hesitant to because it takes a little bit longer, but I think there's some value in this, okay? So why don't we do the entire chorus? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about this quick fill. This will be a very easy thing to learn, but it's a lot of fun, and it kicks off twice during the middle of the song. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a power chord up here at the 5 and the 7 on the 4th and 5th strings here. Do that, jump up 2 strings, then jump up 1 set of strings, then jump up 1 set of strings. So you'll hear it in the song. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4, dun 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 dun. See, it's just a nice little pickup fill to get right back into it. Once again, you'll hear it twice during the song, and it makes a heck of a lot of difference. Now it's time to wrap this song up. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting up here on the 5th fret, the 5th string, and we're going to play 1 strum of that. Then we're going to scoot on up and do a power chord here on the 7 and 9. We're going to scoot down 2 frets to the 5 and the 7. We're going to scoot all the way down to the 1 and the 3. And back up to the 5 and 7 and scoot down 1 set of strings. And then flex the heck out. They do something similar, but that's the way I roll on this. So. And like that, congratulations. You have everything you need to play Smokin' in the Boys' Room. So thanks for joining me today. I love this song. Smokin' in the Boys' Room by Mötley Crüe is fantastic. I sort of wish that I could play some of their other songs, like I'd really love to play Kickstart My Heart, but I think that's still beyond my abilities. This one is enough of a stretch as it is. See, I made a pun because you're stretching that finger. Anyway, the whole point is enjoy this. Get used to that stretch. It's good stuff. And you know what? This song is about attitude. So just play it and don't worry if it's a little messy. Just turn up the gain, and I'll leave my tone instructions down in the description below. If you dug this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on The Struggling Guitarist. I'm bending it! Blah!